Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the Golden Girls project band. This was started by Elise Cook. I will link her down below. She's a great project painter. You guys should definitely go check her out. And I'm doing this in collaboration with the PANtastic ladies group. Lots of girls are joining in on this one actually. I think I may need to actually link the master list versus actually linking everybody doing it down below because there are a crap ton of people doing it. Which is awesome because I love the Golden Girls. Like, I really do. I grew up watching the Golden Girls, which is kind of showing my age a little bit. Like, they had not been off the air for that long when I started watching it. I hope that I'm as cool of an old lady as any of these women are. Like, I hope that I'm so much of a don't give a F as Sofia. Since sassy, smart ass, like, oh my god, Dorothy. I know the names. I just blanked for a second there. Got some of that sweet kind of goofiness like Rose, and majorly va-va-voom as Blanche. Like, I love Olaf. They're all so awesome. And they show that you can still rock it when you're considered seniors, which is, yay. I'm kind of looking forward to it personally. You know, as long as my back straightens out, because I've been laid up for the past 2 days with a screwed up back. I feel old. I feel so old right now because I am in so much freaking pain. But it's better than it was because, like, yesterday I could barely move. Anyways, so project starts September 14th, which is tonight as I'm filming because, like I said, I've been kind of laid up and behind. I haven't had a chance to film. And it ends next year on May 9th when it officially went off the air. We're supposed to pick at least 7 products from the list down below, 1 for each season. I wound up picking 11 because that's just what it worked out to be of the stuff that I wanted to work on. And let's show you what I got. So first thing I picked was Rose, and the idea was pick either something Rose themed or sweet or silly. I went more the sweet route, which I wound up grabbing my Body Shop Body Butter. Yes, I'm gonna try again. And Peach. I'm actually gonna take a picture of it this time so that I can show progress a little bit easier because my lights kind of make it really hard to see something this pale. I do love their peach scent. Next is Blanche, which picks something that makes you feel sexy or sexy packaging. I went more the feel sexy route, and one thing that I actually do love and makes me feel really sexy when I dress up is a really glossy, vampy lip, which I know not everybody's necessarily into. If you're not careful with it, it can kind of bleed outside, but that's what makes me feel sexy. So I actually went with a lip gloss that I wear over my red lips, and you can kind of tell because it's starting to turn pink. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss. I do have it marked, although I have moved it around. Yeah, I had to actually take the stopper out of this because it's like a lot of lip glosses I've found. Really hard to get product out of it with the stopper in. So I got mad and I ripped out the stopper. So I have to be very careful with it or else it starts getting, well, sticky, like the packaging because it leaks. So I have to leave that sitting up. Let's see. Next is Dorothy, and I cheated a hair on this one, but I'll explain my idea behind it. And the idea was to pick either a good lipstick or blush. Well, I picked a colored lip balm, and I have lipsticks that are less pigmented than this, so I don't feel that bad. This is the Maybelline Berry Lips in Very Berry, and I do wear this out. So, like, if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup that day, like if I literally just go like a tinted moisturizer, mascara, and some kind of lip, I wear this a fair amount of the time actually. But this is huge. But let me swatch it for you to show you. I mean, for a freaking lip balm, that is massively pigmented, so it definitely shows up on my lips when I wear it. So it'll take me a while to go through this, but I think I can do it. Let's see. Next is Sofia, and the idea was to pick a sample size product or an older product in your collection. I went more sample size than older, and I picked, actually no, this one is actually a little bit on the old side too. I was grabbing the wrong one, but this is the Pixie Flawless Face Primer. I have had this for a little while and I need to use it up. But we are starting right here, and despite having used that much of it, I have no idea what my opinion is. I think I have used it like once here and there and never used it more than like once or twice at a time and just have no idea what I think of it. Just intelligent. Next is Miami, which is, think bright pinks, greens, blues, yellows, tropical, colorful. And despite me knowing that I was going to try and put this in here somewhere, I think this actually fits. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Shimmering Sea, which is tropical, and it is blue, not necessarily bright blue, but still very vibrantly blue. But here is where we're starting out in this project. I'm going to take a picture of it this time so that I can actually show progress, unlike in the last project I put it in. I kind of forgot to take pictures, so it was just kind of, yeah, I used it, but I really want to finish this. I actually really want to finish this by the end of the year, but we'll see where I get on that. I mean, I'm going to finish it by May 9th. I know I am, because if I have to paint my face with it one day, I'm going to finish it. Because it's really old and I don't want it to go bad. Alright, next. The next one that I picked is Picture It, which, if you're familiar with the show, Sofia actually tells stories about her childhood in Italy, where she goes, picture it, Sicily, 1922, or ejemplo. But the idea was a throwback or product made overseas. But this is actually a product made overseas. This is the 17 Glow and Prime Wow Skin 3-Way Highlighter. I actually mix this in with my foundation to give it a little bit of a glow and to lighten it, actually. Because as you can see, I'm white as hell, so I need to lighten most things I own. We are starting right here. I very well might finish this in the next month, but if not, 2 months definitely. So, anyway, nothing wrong with sticking in a couple of gimme products in the project pan, because it makes you feel better as you're working on stuff that's going to take forever, like this. Trust me on this. Next is Big Daddy, which is what Blanche called her father, but this is an item that intimidates you, and I say this intimidates me because it is hard as hell to pan. This is a MAC lipstick in Viva Glam from Ariana Grande. But look at that. I love this color, don't get me wrong, and I love wearing it. It's just I only wear these deep colors certain times of the year. So when this was in my MAC project pan, once it hit spring and summer, I didn't want to wear it anymore. But now we're going into fall and then winter, and I'm hoping that I can finish it. Here is what it looks like. I would also wear a lip gloss with this a lot, by the way, but we still got plenty to go. So hopefully I can finish this up in like the next 6 months. Because once again, once spring rolls around, I'm probably not going to want to wear it. You can wear, you know, vampy colors all year round if you want to. And sometimes I do get a wild hair, and I do. But like for project panning purposes, I need to want to wear it like regularly, and I usually don't once spring and summer hits. Babble, 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 babble. Sorry. Next is Cheesecake. This is what the girls all like to gather around and eat while they're talking to one another, usually somebody tells a story from their childhood, whether it makes any sense or not. But the idea was to pick something in sweet packaging or smell sweet, so I actually went with the matching body wash to the body butter. This is the Body Shop's Vineyard Peach Shower Gel. This is brand new, because I could go through shower gel a lot quicker than I can a body butter, but we are starting all the way up here. This will be no problem, because I've also learned that the Body Shop, their body washes also make amazing bubble baths. So, once again, delicious peach. So this will probably won't last more than like 3 months, because I love me a good bubble bath. Next is Charlie Nylund, which was Rose's husband, and the idea is to pick a travel-sized product because he was a traveling salesman. And I picked this Body Shop Tea Tree facial wash. There's a lot of freaking Body Shop products in here. Well, I mean, there's like 3, but that's a lot for, you know, out of 11 items. But we are starting right here. I do have it marked. It's like right at the top of this paper right here, so you probably can't quite see it. But this still might take me a while. It is 2 ounces, and I don't use a lot of it at one time, so it might be in here for a couple of months. We'll see. Next is Stan the Man, which was Dorothy's husband. Why do I keep wanting to say a wrong name for her? I know her freaking name. But the idea is pick a product that you have a love-hate relationship with, because Stan the Man was a tool. A really funny tool, I personally think so, but still a tool nonetheless. So I picked, these go together, but this is the L'Oreal Everpure Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner in the scent Rosemary. I like these because I like the formula of them. They make my hair feel really nice, but I really hate the smell. Thankfully it doesn't linger, so I can still use it and not want to gag. But I really want these out of my collection. They're only like half done, and I've had them for like 2 years, and they need to go. And finally, we have out on the Lenai, which is another name for like a patio or a porch. It's something that some people in the South do say. I haven't run into a lot of people that say Lenai, but some people still do. This show takes place in Florida, by the way, in case you didn't know. That's why like Miami was theme and all that. But the idea was pick a skincare, body care product that leaves you glowing on the inside and out. And I picked 8 sheet masks to use up for this thing. And you're like, that's a lot of things, but like they're one-time use, but I didn't want to throw just like one in for that because no, that's too easy even for a gimme product. So we have 8. Let's see. We have 2 of these Yada Cosmetics Revitalizing Jelly Packs. We have a Yes to Carrots Nutrition Boosting Vitamin Enriched Kale Mask. We have a, I don't know who this is by, Cocoa Star Rose Flower Sheet Mask. So this could have totally went for Rose too, but I only have one. So the Pore Care I'm Real Charcoal Sheet Mask by Tony Moly. Break Up with Your Ex Skin Cells from Leaders. A Misha Super Aqua Cell Renew Snail Hydrogel Mask. Yep, snail. And we have an NOHJ Intracell 24K Gold Therapy Mask. I think I have like 2 of these lying around too. But usually, no matter what these say on the product, most of what you're going to get out of them is like an intense boost of moisture. So, I mean, yeah. So that's what I was thinking when putting on a body care product that leaves you glowing inside and out, because they do leave my skin kind of glowing. So unless they are specifically a matte one, which I do have some of, that's why I didn't put those in here, they tend to leave me looking pretty glowing. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!